Hello and welcome back, my crypto familiar, Mr. Blockchain 22 here with another XDC video. This time, I want to remind everyone that Billy Siebel, the head of ecosystem development for Synfin, the XDC network, he is one of the finalists for the 2021 Enterprise Blockchain Awards. And we're showing our support by registering for the free to watch EB Awards in November 16th. That's only 6 days away. So the link is here. I'm going to post it on the description of my video so you guys can register and witness the selection of the winner out of the finalist. Very proud of Billy. He's an amazing guy and wishing him the best. So moving on to a couple of things that you guys have probably seen on Twitter lately is the forensics monitoring of blockchains, and it was also posted on several news channels that the XCC network was spearheading the blockchain 4.0, which is the forensics monitoring. Uh, So if you guys don't understand that, or you guys want to get a better understanding of what that entails, that means the consensus mechanism provides a higher level of trust by creating an efficient judiciary system which has been designed to keep all verifying nodes accountable and allow for bad actors to be identified and effectively neutralized. This robust ecosystem will create a blockchain environment where nodes are accountable, ideally enabling more opportunities to generate yield through tokenization, enhance visibility to lenders or for lenders and borrowers in trade finance, and allow smaller enterprises to source competitive rates for project funding. The Symfin Delegated Proof of Stake Consensus Protocol 2.0, or XDPOS 2.0, is there to regulate the XDC nodes and maintain the consistency of decentralized ledger, utilizing strong security and performance guarantees. There's always the risk of one-third or more participants becoming malicious, which could deter widespread enterprise usage. This is where XDPOS 2.0 is innovative forensics monitoring capabilities becomes essential. This new form of enforcement of the protocol level addresses concerns held by those users seeking to become early adopters and potentially regulators, whilst keeping the trustless nature that makes most blockchains or all blockchain technology so powerful. So it's been well over 10 years since blockchain technology has come on the scene, and plenty has happened in that time. So only a handful of enterprises are truly beginning to grasp the potential use cases for this technology. There have been more notable obstacles that keep most of the financial industry from having the confidence to get involved, and perhaps rightly so. The lingering concerns over the security of these networks, not to mention accountability and unresolved regulatory clarity, have kept most organizations on the sidelines. So, gladly, that's changing, and the latest developments have embraced a system of on chain forensic monitoring that is both automated, accurate, and maintains decentralization. These new protocols allow for a true blockchain 4.0 that can finally address every lingering problem and offer a product that stands to benefit small businesses, financial industries, and governments alike. So, as you can see, the forensics monitoring allows for the network to monitor itself, find malicious actors if there are any, and neutralize those actors. What does that mean? Well, if let's say that a node were to get compromised, because this is a decentralized network, so there are people that are running their nodes probably at home, or they're paying a VPS to run their nodes for them, or they're paying a VPS and they're managing the nodes themselves. So all those cases, there are opportunities for hackers to get um, access to these people's computers, or let's say WPS got hacked and they got access to their servers. So if by any chance they were to manage to get control of this node and they try to infiltrate the network that way, the network itself would identify that node or nodes that are acting maliciously, trying to do things against the network, and the network automatically will identify those nodes and shut them down or neutralize them, as the article says. So this is a really, really awesome technology that the XDC network is pioneering, and you guys will see this more as it develops and it gets implemented on the network. So I'm very, very excited about this technology and that the XDC network is pioneering this. Is it's first in line doing this. No other chain has even attempted to do this. So this is really, really interesting. And I think it's gonna grow the value of the network this way and also attract institutions to build or utilize the network for their purposes. So let's move on to the uh, plugin uh, that's built on the XDC network. They have released a few tweets. I know there's been a lot of questions about this, about the nodes, when are they going to go live. So they have tweeted uh, two guides that are to set up the nodes. I have followed both of them here at home. I have tried it. There are kinks and things going on with the guide that is not fully complete, and there are things that are missing in it. So those things are being worked in the background by the developers. I've been in the Discord channel, and there was a gentleman that's working on the node setup, and he identified a couple of things here and there, and he posted his findings, and the developers are working with that. So with that being said, for those that are waiting to set up the nodes, I am also waiting for the Docker version of the setup, which will be a finalized complete form that will require less technical abilities to run it, and that is what I'm going to utilize to create the video for you guys to follow. Because trust me, I follow the setup. It's not that complicated because I'm used to, the technical part of it, but it takes you to different links and sites that you have to go and download this and run this, and it can create confusion as you try if you're trying to set it up. So once they release a Docker version, I will be making the video how to set it up, and I will be publishing that as soon as it's released, hopefully within a few hours after the release, depending on the time they do so. So I think the way that they're doing it is great. I do want to emphasize this because I learned my lesson and I got burned a little. These videos I make are not financial advice. Just because I'm very bullish on a project does not mean that I'm part of their ecosystem or part of their paid um, I guess employees. I simply like the projects. I make the videos for you guys to be able to set up the notes. I'm not forcing anybody to do so. Please do your own research on the projects. Like I mentioned in my previous video, the XDC network is decentralized. Anybody can build on it, and there are gonna be really good projects, and there are gonna be really bad projects, and they're gonna be the in-betweens that they started great, and they went south, and now we're waiting on what's gonna happen with them. So in that case, please do your own research, invest, what you're willing to lose in just like any other project. And, I try to make the video as simple as possible when I create the video so you guys can follow it. And I try to respond to questions if you run into issues, but I'm not trying to get as involved as I did with the previous project. I did a video on the SRX nodes because you see where we are with them, and people, because I was so involved with it and I like the project, so I still like the project, but I'm very disappointed in many things that have gone on so far. Um, People thought that I was, part of the team, and people were even blaming me for their, for the errors and things that happen. And I'm just one of the investors in the project that I got burned because I got several nodes are to this day still down. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys and gals today. Thank you for watching. I'll be posting the link to the registration for the webinar, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.